So we're at Lowe's right now, and we're doing a Kimball's landscaping job. We just picked up this Craftsman leaf vacuum. It's a tiny one. The yard is so big. We've got our extension cords.
Yeah, it's gonna be a torture test.
Yeah, we're gonna do a torture test on this. I don't know. What'd you say? How much was that Craftsman vacuum?
Like 80.
Like $80.
And maybe, I think max.
Yeah, and then those extension cords are like $10. We got 2 of them. So yeah, we're gonna do my aunt's yard and test this sucker out before we get a big one. We're still a newer company.
Yeah, I might break it today, but we'll see.
We're probably gonna break this shit today. Alright, so we're gonna open this bad boy up. What do we got here?
Some tubes, yeah.
Some tubes. Just throw them in.
It's the business.
Let's get her done.
Well, my job, we have a trailer that we tow behind the truck with a big hose that's like this wide.
Yeah.
And it sucks it up.
Yeah.
And it holds like 30 yards of leaves. It would hold all that like nothing.
Alright, so I was going to put some cool little music in here while he's putting this together because it was just awkward silence. But I couldn't figure it out, so you get to hear my annoying voice again. Yeah, there's a bunch of little tubes and shit. It was pretty easy to put together. Like, you don't need any tools or anything. You kind of just got to pop everything into its place. And then, definitely be prepared to grab extension cords because it is not, it doesn't take gas, doesn't take any batteries or whatever the fuck else you think you would need. And you also, so it's the kind of plug that has like the 2, is the word sprawls? I think I'm using that right. It's not like the 3 holes. You don't need the 3 holes. You only need the 2. So keep that in mind as well. All right, I'll shut up now. It's pretty easy to put together.
Yeah. No tools you need or anything.
Yeah, no, nothing at all. Then you've got our extension cords.
I gotta find a plug.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty decent size if you have like a regular sized yard. But as you can see, this yard is huge. So we got the backpack leaf blower and the rake, and both of us just kind of scooped all this shit together and made a big pile in the middle of the yard. But this is like see how far away Matt is? That is like the end of their yard before it goes into the neighbors.
I don't know if they have an electrical socket outside.
Why don't you ask her? We can put it through the window. She's probably back here. This is the backyard. Another big yard, but it's just okay. It's not as bad. Let's go get her. This is something that he already had here. That's not ours, but same brand though, Craftsman. Auntie Eva, here we go. That was the trick.
Now it works.
There we go.
So what, do you hook a bag up to that, or you?
Yeah, it should chop them up so it holds more than you would think in here.
Okay.
It'll probably take a few rounds, but it'll chop it up so more can fit in the truck.
Yeah, I wish I brought my lawnmower. I could have just cut your front yard and then dumped it all in there.
We have lawnmowers. Yeah. Come see what we have. I have no clue what we have, but come see.
Okay.
What a project.
Let's go take a look.
Hi, little weenie. All right.
Seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of equipment.
It's a mulching deck.
Yeah.
33-inch mulching deck.
You can put it in
A Troy built.
in a bag.
Do you know this brand?
Yep. Pretty sure it's the same brand as my lawnmower at home.
Oh, really? Let it rip. Is it working?
Yeah, I mean, it's just mulching it up.
I feel like it's just spreading it all over again and
Yeah,
gonna make it hard to
chop
pick
it
up.
And spread it. But I mean, if I had done that first and then blown everything up, this pile would be like nothing.
Interesting. So how long is this gonna take, do you think?
Let's see what this does.
Yeah.
That thing's a beast, though.
Yeah. So I just wanted to add that Kimball's Landscaping is a newer company. So right now it's just Matt, and he'll get his brothers to help him out occasionally, but usually it's just him. So when we get these bigger yards, it takes a little bit longer, as you could imagine. And this isn't our typical customer. So this is my aunt's house, and that's why you'll see her briefly in the video, and we're talking to her and seeing what she has in her shed that could make it easier. But obviously we wouldn't normally bother our customer and ask their advice. We would just do the job. But yeah, I just wanted to add that in. And I mean, the vacuum worked pretty well. It was smaller and the job was pretty big. So we had to do what we had to do. And which is why we're also, not prepared for big things like this, is because we're newer. So I think this is the biggest yard we've ever gotten so far, which is fine. It's a learning process, but yeah, I mean, overall it worked pretty well.
Huge.
Well, that's what I was thinking. Like, why would you make that so small?
I mean, see how it chops it up, though?
Yeah, but even still. Would have been dope if it was like to this, I don't know, to the length of maybe the back of your thighs when you wear it. Wow. So it chops it up pretty well. Like, as you can see, it's not that big of a bag, but it chops it up pretty well, and he sucked up a good chunk of that. Like, I'll get closer.
Yeah.
But he made a decent dent in this pile. So like, to give you an idea of how big that is, and this is like starting here, 1 foot, 2 of my feet, 3 of my feet, 4, 5, and then it's as high as this. So it's a pretty good chunk. What do you want me to hold?
No.
No. What were you saying?
I'm saying it's definitely like a homeowner small project thing. It's not anything you'd buy for like
Right.
thing, but I mean, it's doing
Which is probably why
alright.
they make the big ones so damn expensive.
Yeah, it's because you make money off of it.
Right.
Anything you make money off is going to cost more.
Of course.
The thing about it, you're supposed to be able to earn your money back on stuff like really fast.
Yeah.
Was that dusty the whole time?
No. I think it's just like all the shit from here.
Yeah, the dry stuff.
Yeah. All right, so we didn't get a chance to grab a video of the end result or him finishing up, but it did a pretty good job. I'll attach a photo at the end here just to show you a little bit. Not perfect, but way better than it was before.